For centuries, scholars have debated the story of the Exodus, a mass departure of enslaved Hebrews from ancient Egypt, led by Moses. It's one of the most famous stories in the Bible, but is there any real evidence? In the late 20th century, archaeologists made a discovery that stunned even the most skeptical Egyptologists: a tomb in the Valley of the Kings unlike any other. It may hold the remains of the Pharaoh of the Exodus and his firstborn son. In 1989, a relatively unknown tomb, officially designated KV5, began to gain attention. Originally thought to be unimportant, it turned out to be the largest tomb ever found in the Valley of the Kings. What we found inside was astonishing. Over 120 corridors and chambers, many filled with the remains of royal sons. But here's what didn't make the headlines. In a sealed chamber, they found a mummified youth, identified as the firstborn son of Pharaoh Ramesses II. Ramesses the Great ruled Egypt for 66 years. Many scholars now believe he was the pharaoh during the time of the Exodus. Powerful, proud, and defiant, Ramesses II fits the biblical description. And if he was the pharaoh, then his firstborn son's fate would match the story of the 10th plague, death of the firstborn. The mummified prince known as Amun-her-Khepeshef showed no signs of disease or trauma. Yet all records suggest he died suddenly. Around the same time, some scholars estimate the Exodus could have taken place. Forensic analysis showed something odd. The boy was healthy, well-fed, and in the prime of life. No illness, no wounds. Just dead. So why didn't this make global news? Why wasn't it front-page material? Because it's controversial. If you say a biblical event left physical evidence, you're stepping into political, religious, and academic minefields. Modern Egyptologists don't all agree on the Exodus timeline, or whether it happened at all. So instead of risking credibility, many just sidestepped the find. Ramesses II. A firstborn son dead with no clear cause. It's circumstantial, yes, but compelling. And then there's the Ipuwer Papyrus, a chaotic account of plagues and death that eerily mirrors the Book of Exodus. It may be dismissed as myth, but paired with physical evidence, the lines between history and scripture start to blur. Maybe the Exodus wasn't just a story. Maybe the truth is buried in the sand, and in the bones of a firstborn prince who died, for reasons no one can explain. What else have we missed? Or worse, what else have we ignored?